What's going on YouTube? QKG here, man. I've been going through some stuff recently that kind of prevented me from uploading, and that was mostly what I put in the channel update. And I told you guys that something was going down pretty soon, which I'm definitely gonna let you guys know at a later date. But for right now, we're just about to do a little catching up real quick. So actually, what dropped recently on PC was Quantum Break, and I'm giving you guys my first impressions on the game. This is pretty much like a good few hours of playing the game, giving you what I got so far, and then at a later date, I'm going to give you guys a review once I finish the game. So for right now, Quantum Break is another one of those games from Windows 10 titles that have been launching alongside with the Xbox One version, or that have been later ported over to PC. And honestly, it kind of scared a lot of people because it said when you want to run it on ultra settings, you gotta have like 16 gigs of RAM, this and that. Best top-of-the-line graphics card that's like around $500 just to run it, and people were getting scared because it's just like you're like, I know some games look good, but you don't need all of that. Like when I actually put everything that was in those system requirements list for the ultra settings, that was around, I would say that was like a freaking car, man. That was like $1,500. It was crazy. But I mean, I know some people have crazy builds like that. If you definitely got a crazy build, go ahead and do it. But if you got a budget build like me, that was around, I would say around, as of right now, maybe around 800. But as a total, just because I didn't build it, I spent around, I don't know, maybe like 1,000, I think, just because that was over time, because I got the starter build, then I had to get a new power supply, had to get another graphics, I had to get a graphics card, had to get another APU, had to get some more RAM. So pretty much it just kept building up over time. But if you start from scratch, my build's like around, I think around like 800. Yeah, it's like around an $800 build for me. So it's a nice budget build. It gets the games running, but doesn't mean you're gonna destroy every game getting 100 FPS. Nah, but you can definitely poop up some games, no problem. But anyway, so pretty much what's been going on with this game is that a lot of people don't know, and this is what I was scared about. Well, what in the heck was the story? I know Remedy, they've made Max Payne, and they've made Alan Wake. I played Alan Wake. I don't think I even beat it. I got it when it was on that Halloween sale, like back when I first got my rig. Alan Wake was a beast game. It had a nice, good story. The environment was good. The game looked great. It's just the problem. I guess I just steered away from playing it because I had so many games at that time. But Alan Wake was definitely a decent title. And then what they're doing with Quantum Break is they're actually taking actual actors and they're actually doing a episodic movie in a way. It's like an episodic show, but pretty much feels like a movie, but it's pretty much like an episodic show, and then they're doing it along with the gameplay side. And it kind of hit me because when they first announced the game at E3, they showed actual like footage of seeing like a TV show. So I was thinking, I was like, what is this game gonna be like? And now it makes sense of how it clicks together. And then my girlfriend scared me. At first, I was just like, she was just telling me stuff. She was just like, yeah, this game might have 10 hours of gameplay. 10 hours of gameplay. And I was just like, Jess, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, that's ridiculous. But what's pretty cool about the game is they have these things called junctions that's in the middle of the story. Pretty much, you alter the pace of the story. And it's pretty much like a Telltale game. You have to play it multiple times to get different endings and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And then also any of the secret stuff that you pick up along the way, that actually is shown inside of the show version that you can watch after you complete the act of the game. So you're not forced to watch them. They're like 10-15 minutes, but you're not forced to watch them. You can skip them or anything like that. But that's what's pretty good. But other than that, gameplay. First impressions was Max Payne 3, because I literally beat this game, I beat Max Payne 3, I would say like a month ago, and this definitely reminds me of Max Payne. I was like, this seems a little bit familiar. I was like, what are they gonna do differently? I was like, I know I can stop time and time dash and stuff like that. I was like, what else can I do? Then I started doing like these freaking warp bombs and doing time stops and like doing melee hits. It got crazy. So the more you progress on through the game, you get more powers along with your just your overall abilities, which I thought was dope. I can't wait to get more abilities because the game its physics engine is amazing. It has a very good physics engine, and then also the overall engine of the game. That game looks good. At first when I told you guys this game better have top of the line, it better be the next gen game. has very good graphics, very good visuals, but like I said, some stuff just wasn't adding up. How come Xbox One gameplay, 60 FPS, game looked great, but they wanted that high system requirements for it. So, but other than that, man, it's been dope. It's been a pretty decent game. I've been enjoying it. Story just has little issues. Like I would say, like sometimes it will take a minute for it to pick back up and actually get good. But other than that, I mean, I've been trying to enjoy the gameplay. The story's just been a little kind of, and I'm not gonna say it hasn't been all over the place, but it takes a minute to build up in order for you to get interested with some of the characters. Because at first, I was just like, I don't understand how this man Jack Joyce becomes a savage after a day when he just looks up his friend's time machine, he just picks up guns and just starts doing stuff. It doesn't make sense, but they need to say something about that. Explain it in the story, which I hope they do, because you can't tell me out of nowhere this man just is deadly accurate with a gun and then just knows how to, I don't know, it's a lot. It's just weird. But other than that, I've really been enjoying the story. If you guys have an Xbox One or if you have a PC that has Windows 10, keep in mind it is free until July of this year. If you have issues, better contact that support, or you better download it on the website if you can. But yeah, if you guys want to pick it up on PC, you can, or on Xbox One, or if you have both, it's cross-buy. So if you buy it on Xbox One, you can have it on PC. So it's literally either one. So if you guys definitely want to give it a try, definitely go ahead and give it a try. It's optimized really great at this moment. The only issues I have is maybe if I start it up at a certain time, it'll start to lag and stutter a little bit. Then when I restart it, the game just works perfect, which I don't understand. But other than that, it's been a pretty enjoyable game. If you guys haven't tried it, definitely give it a shot yet. I'm going to give you guys my full review once I finish the game. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is Quentin with Quentin Knows Games, and peace out.